Hey, what's up everybody? This is VisitJoan and welcome to the last speed build of 2019. Oh my goodness, did I just say that? Is this like really happening right now? But anyway, you guys, so today's build is going to be a robot store. And I did this pretty much because, well, you know, every time I tried to make a robot in the game, they just kept getting electrocuted, and then I would have to, have him take a nap to sleep off that dazed emotion, then go back, and then 2 minutes later it would happen again, and it's just like, oh my goodness, no. So, you know what, I figured I might as well make a little retail lot, because I saw that online that you could do that, and I figured, you know what, why not, if you really want my Sims to have robots, I can either just pull out the robot room that I created, or I can just take my Sims to the robot store and have them buy some robots. So yeah, that's what this is. Now, there's a reason I am doing this on a bigger lot than is necessary, and that is because I have to pull the robots up, because, my goal was not to pull out the debug menu just because that does not sit well with me, and, well, here's the thing, I ended up doing it anyway, and then I ended up going through all these different debug objects. I did not do this on camera, so you will not see this in the video. But I ended up going through all of them and putting like all the little collectibles in like their own little rooms. So now I have that all set up and ready to go when I need it, so I don't really have to activate the debug menu or the debug objects again. But that was not planned, I just did it. I'm kind of glad I got around to doing it, so yeah. I left a lot of room so that I could put as many robot rooms as I actually needed, and I ended up only using 2. But I did draw out a 20 by 30 square, and then so I could put this on a 20 by 30 lot, because that's really how big I really wanted it to be. But I just wanted to mark where I was going to be able to put the stuff. So when you this is on the gallery. When you get it, it will be on a 20 by 30 lot. It won't have this big giant lot thing here, but anyway, I've basically been trying to wrap up the year. I'm almost done with all the videos for the rest of the year. I'm so happy because I got other stuff I really need to get started working on. But, yeah, so while I was doing that, though, I was thinking, who the heck is going to actually run this robot store? And then I remembered I had done an apartment renovation and I had filmed it, but I never actually got around to taking the pictures because I was going to wait to create the Sims so I could put family photos in there. But then I decided, you know what, it's not that big of a deal if they don't have them. So I just randomly, just whipped up 2 Sims and put them in that apartment. And so now that video is ready to go. So you will be seeing that next. And that's not a speed build, so it doesn't count. So at this store, you can pretty much buy every single kind of like robot you can think of, well, except for servos, because I don't really want servos in my game. You can put servos in the store if you want to. I don't care what you do with it, but I don't want servos, so I didn't put them in there. But anyway, you can have utility bots, you have toys, you have robot vacuums, streaming drones. What else is there? A couple of electronic devices just to fill out the inventory a little bit because, I only have so many, so, and I figured, since this is actually a store where you buy robots, I figured it would be a pretty modern building. So I put like lots of windows, lots of squares. Well, not lots. Yeah, there are lots of squares, but you guys know what I mean. There's like square designs and yeah, But speaking of servos, I did randomly find one tending a bar. I have no idea how that even got there. I've never created a servo. I've never built a servo. I don't have any servos in my game, yet these robots are appearing out of nowhere and taking our jobs. It's just like, wait, what the heck is going on? I never put you in this game. Where the heck did you come from? It's just like, wait a minute. Am I just gonna see random robots like walking all over the street now? Like, I really hope not. This is like, yeah, robots. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I'm just, playing around with the displays because I wanted, each little robot to have its own like little display section. So I have party bots in one section, and I have cleaner bots in the other section, and then gardener bots in one section, and you guys get it by now. But anyway, you guys, I had basically I put like a bunch of robots kind of by the cash registers, and those are not for sale just because they're kind of like examples of what these robots can do, so that customers can just turn them on and see just how they work if they really want this robot, or if they you guys get the point. But like floor models, except they're not actually for sale. And there is an upstairs to this store. That's where all the like wearable tech is and the electronics. So you can find whatchamacallit. There's oh boy, I don't even know. Oh yeah, those robotic arms and I tried to find some of that, wearable tech that you can actually build, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm just kind of wondering, is that a thing for Create-A-Sim, or what the heck is going on with that? I don't actually know. I also put some like robot upgrade parts in there, and I know you can order them from a computer, which is actually more convenient because you don't have to sit through a loading screen. But I figured, it's a store, they would have it. And I also put some like modules in the store too, but I could not set those particular things for sale. So they're just there for looks, I guess. Also in the store is an employee break room, and I did kind of take the idea from the Sims 2 Open for Business. If any of you remember back in the Sims 2 days when they had Open for Business, they always said, you gotta build an employee break room. So I figured, give my employees a little break room. And then there's a craftable room in there too, where you can actually, build the robots. Or you can't see what kind of robotic skill your employees would have. But, I just figured that would be an interesting thing to have there, so you could employ people who are good at building robotics and that won't keep getting electrocuted, But, so, I decorated this store by putting up a bunch of, organization posters from, the Bot Savants from, that's a funny thing to say now that I've actually said that out loud for the first time. But, from, Foxbury Institute, and, I figured maybe that this is, this person whoever owns the store, it may have gone to Foxbury Institute and actually got a robotics degree. And I know that's not an actual degree, but I figured there would be something along the lines. I guess the closest thing that they have to a robotics degree is computer science, but I don't remember learning about robots when I was in school for computer science, so I don't know. But anyway, I figured maybe they were a part of that organization, and so I just put different organizations that dealt with robotics and just electronics and stuff like that in general, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what a rocket ship has to do with electronic device. Well, a rocket ship is an electronic device, I guess, because, I don't know. I have no idea how. I'm not a rocket scientist. I don't know how those things work, but I figured, it kind of looks like it belongs here, so I'm gonna put it on the wall because I need something to put on the wall, because if it looks blank, it doesn't look done, and I just hate that. So basically what I did is when I took out all the different robots, I basically put them closer to the the places that I was going to put them, because I didn't want to go back and forth and back and forth. You don't want to see that. I don't want to put myself through that, So I basically cut a lot of that out. But I did run into some problems trying to test the lot as an actual retail store, simply because No, oh my goodness, that is not what I meant to say. I was saying one thing, thinking another, and then I ended up saying what I think. So that's just, I was having problems filling up the inventory, so I did add some more electronic devices to the inventory. So we got Lindsay's, we got video game consoles, we got, that kind of thing. So anyway, I have not tested this as a retail store yet, just because I was doing it on kind of a no-good day, and because, like I said, I discovered in another video, if your sim goes to university and you quit playing the household for the rest of the term, they won't do the work and they'll end up on probation, and that's happened a couple of times now, so I had to go back to, the other household. So I couldn't actually play with this as a store or really test it, because I had to go back to the other household. I guess I could have and just not saved it, but, I just wasn't going to mess with it. So I don't know how this works or where customers go. I have done two-story retail stores before, and with merchandise on the second floor, and, it was okay, but it's sometimes you're just wait, you're ready to buy, and I'm wait a minute, where are you? Oh, there you are, okay, you're just on the second floor. So, but I kind of whooped up the woman who runs this store. It's kind of like the punk rock kind of style, where she has, lots of piercings, and then, has, dyed hair, and, she was a young mother. She has a teenage son. But But I figured, you know, people are always like judging her based on her appearance, and they really don't know that she's like a whiz at electronics and robotics, and that she's actually, you know, a good parent, but they're just too busy seeing the number of holes she has in her face, which I just hate that, you know, when people do that. It's like, that's kind of what I got the impression of growing up, and then all of a sudden I realized that that was stupid, and so, yeah. But anyway, here I am at the employee break room, and what I am doing is just I figured, like, the employees could have some, like, snacks, like, with the new Discover University, micro fridges, and oh my goodness, they're mini fridges. Well, when I was at school, they were called micro fridges because it was a microwave on top of a refrigerator, just like you're seeing here. What I meant to say was mini fridge, and I'm sorry, I kind of got that. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I also put like ice cream, popcorn, just quick snacks, and I figured, you know, employees, if they were hungry and on the break, they could just quickly grab a snack. And I also put, you know, some, whatchamacallit, just like a bulletin board, maybe that tells the employee schedule, because I don't know about any of those things, but my cousin, you know, that works retail, he says they post like the schedule they want you to work and like everything. So anyway, I'm putting a fountain in here, but when I actually moved the lot, the fountain got deleted. I don't really know why or how. That just seems really weird to me. You will see that in the screenshots, because I did take these screenshots on the lot that I intended for this to be on. And you know, normally I do the landscaping. It's one of the first things. I kind of have like an order, like I build the house or building and then I landscape. But this time I did it at the end just because I kind of wanted to get the inventory going and just to see, you know, how it was going to turn out. But I think it turned out pretty good anyway. Anyway, you guys, this video is wrapping up. We are at these screenshots now, so I'm going to let you go here. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate you leaving a like and a comment. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Also, you can follow me on social media if you want to see fun facts, behind the scenes, sneak peeks. You can always follow me on Instagram, where I'm at VisitJoan. Or if you want to see, you know, my thoughts on Sims-related stuff, or want to know when new videos are coming out and stuff like that, you can follow me on Twitter at VisitJoanVideos. But anyway, I'm going to head up out here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody!